Blade now with the leg of John Morrison contorts it back. Deathlock right there, as I believe that's what they call it. Oh, no, that's a back kick. Blade really taking it to Morrison, way to cover, roll up. No, not even a 1 count. Morrison very resilient, but Blade very aggressive here. And there's a kick we got again. And Morrison, wait a minute, going for a neck breaker. Oh, very high angle neck breaker there by John Morrison. As this match continues here, Morrison with those double edges, and he kicks out and kicks the leg out. As Morrison on his back. And a Blade with a big kick. And Blade now, wait a minute, Anaconda Vice! Shades of CM Punk with the Anaconda Vice there. Wait, trying to get... He finally gets the hold off. And oh, Morrison with a punch right to the gut. And oh, didn't knock him down, but connected pretty good. Maybe not enough there to knock him down, but there's a kick to the gut anyway. Moving on. Wait, Blade tried to grapple with him like 10 times, and Morrison just kind of moved right back in. Blade with drop kick to the back of the head of John Morrison, Joe Mo. I just love calling him Joe Mo. It's an awesome nickname. And that spinning, flipping neckbreaker there by Blade. I don't know why I'm talking like this. And Blade with a taunt there. I'm going to go back to my original voice because it sounds better. And blocked by Joe Mo and a sweep. Beautiful move there by Morrison. Oh, thought he was going to... Oh, wait, double elbow drop there. Thought he was going to go for that, like, dancing leg drop. And, oh, never mind. He does a little Val Venus strut there. With Morrison going to the outside. And Morrison's going to bring in a 2x4, it looks like, and immediately drops it. It kind of made no sense. No, Blade... Ow! That made perfect sense as Blade trips up John Morrison and knocks him to the floor. And this match getting vicious as I thought he was going to send him, tried to send him into my table here. As they're right in front of me, even though on the camera the angle sucks. It's like when Kurt Angle comes out, you suck. But when say we're talking about cameramen here, oh, by the way, I got to promote it. Cold Fury 9 on February the 19th in Lowell, Massachusetts. For anybody listening to the EHWF, watching the EHWF, who is in Lowell and likes independent wrestling, come check out Chaotic Wrestling. Yours truly will most likely be there. And by yours truly, I mean Stan the Man as always. Really, who else was he talking about? Anyway, Blade sets up Morrison here. And it's going to be a superplexus, indeed it is. Blade right back up, John Morrison writhing in pain. As Blade goes for the cover here. Cover 1, a 2, and that's it. Only 2. And Blade is going to argue with our referee here, who wishes to remain nameless. Maybe it's the nameless one. Of course, he'd have to be a little bit bigger. Oh, what a kick! Beautiful mirage of kicks there against Morrison. And wait, no, thought he was going to go for the finisher. Morrison moves out of the way there. Wait, John Morrison now drops the knee, elbow, and whole body on the top of Blade's head. And missing with the savate kick, but Morrison comes right back, and Blade goes to the outside and does a little taunting. And Morrison goes right back after him. He's going to go get a chair, and wait a minute, Blade with a drop kick off the top, all the way to the floor, and takes down Morrison. And Morrison just on the floor, does not know really where he is, but Blade coming in with another drop kick, and it connects. 2 beautiful drop kicks there. And Blade picks up Morrison, sends him into the ring, and beautiful elbow right to the chin. Morrison had nowhere to go there. And Blade picking him up. Reversal by Morrison. And Blade gets him in a grapple. What are we going to see here? Wait a minute. Oh, a beautiful spin kick by Blade, and that could have knocked out Morrison there. Wait a minute. Sets him up. Oh. Daywalker drop. There it is. The Daywalker drop, and that's it. That's going to be all. Cover on Morrison. 1, 2, and yes. And Blade will pick up the victory against John Morrison in a very, very tough matchup. But as probably predicted by yours truly, Stan the Man as always, the EHWF takes 2 out of 3. It's like a 2 out of 3 falls match. In this series of 3 matches between the EHWF and the WWE. And it's the EHWF that is victorious, but more importantly, it's Blade victorious as we go on to our main event of the evening. And yes, we skipped the match, but don't worry, that'll be coming out later with a little bit of humor, and it's gonna make you lulls. But anyway, it's the EHWF Championship match featuring the EHWF original Big Daddy Wierdman. And this is his second EHWF Championship opportunity here. As the first one was at Behind Bars against the Joker. Was Joker and Wierdman putting on a clinic. 3-on-1 assault before the match. Also at the fight night before that show. And then out of nowhere, the Hulk came out and spoiled the whole thing at the tournament. Super Survival, and yeah, we all know how it goes. We all saw Fans Revenge. We all know that Mr. Clean's the World Heavyweight Champion, etc., etc., etc. And speaking of Mr. Clean, here he comes. The EHWF Champion, the bald-headed bastard, the bald-headed butt-fucker of Big Don, if you will. I'm not saying it's true. Yeah, it is. Anyway, Mr. Clean, impressive in that huge main event match victory against the Hulk at Fans Revenge. But Mr. Clean, he really hasn't done much since. Like, he really doesn't have much of a gimmick. But he does have a good theme. I love Outcast. Anyway, yeah, he just doesn't really have much going for him. Like, he's in SMF for no reason, and he's like a janitor. Like an overpaid janitor. Like, he just gets told to pick up stuff after Bill Cosby. It's fucking hilarious. Alright, here we go. The EHWF Championship will be on the line as Big Daddy Wierdman will have his chance. WCW, which is, that's weird. WCW, folks, is a defunct wrestling purchased by the WWE in 2001. Thank you, Damian Nelson. Anyway, there it is. You see the ref, who wishes to remain anonymous, holding the title up for these two warriors as they go at it right now. And we have a little taunt off. Here's the bell, and off the bat, we're going to kick it off with a botch. And wait, here we go. Irish whip now. Mr. Clean into the turnbuckle. Wierdman with the big right hand. And coming off the turnbuckle, oh, Bulldog! High impact maneuver there by Wierdman off the bat. And oh, Mr. Clean coming right at back with a forearm. Wierdman with the right hands. Blocked by Mr. Clean. Blocked by Wierdman. And Wierdman gets the better of that exchange. And sends Mr. Clean into the turnbuckle and a mule kick. Beautiful counter. And oh, what a clothesline! I'm going to be pretty much biased during this one. It's my favorite wrestler against Mr. Clean's favorite wrestler on the EHWF roster. Really, who do you think I want to win? And Big Don's not here, so screw it. I'm going to be biased. Wierdman sent off the turnbuckle. And missing by Mr. Clean with that knife edge chops. He was a little early. I bet he was a little early in Big Don's butt crack last night. It was like my little Elmer Fudd laugh. Anyway, off the turnbuckle, and Wierdman just going ring, rope to rope to rope to rope, and into the turnbuckle we go. And we're going to get a setup for a superplexus, it looks like. Yes, it is. Mr. Clean delivers with a superplexus. And Wierdman popping right back up. Mr. Clean going to the outside, and that didn't work very well, as he gets knocked off the turnbuckle as he was climbing up by a big right hand by Wierdman. Mr. Clean back into the ring. And a kick right to the midsection. And sending Wierdman over, and Wierdman just hangs on. That dropkick didn't even affect him. And Wierdman with a crucifix! crucifix cover